Tears of the feeble hands of the slaves, the skin of the mothers, mouths of the babes, building the towers belong to the sky. When the whole thing comes crashing down, don't ask me why. No, don't ask me why. Under the shelf of the sky, 2 eyes, 2 suns, 2 heavenly blinds, swallowing rivers run to the sea. When the whole thing washes away, don't run to me, 'cause I'll be going down for the rest of the ride, while the rest of you harvest your gold. And the wreck of you is the death of you all. And the wreck of you, I'm the break and the fall. I'm the wreck of you, I'm the death of you all. I'm the wreck of you, I'm the break and the fall. Under the red break of the lights, heroes in stretchers into the side, blowing the pieces belong to the wind. When the whole thing blows away, I won't pretend, and I'll be going down for the rest of the ride, while the rest of you harvest the souls. And the wreck of you is the death of you all. And the wreck of you, I'm the break and the fall. I'm the wreck of you, I'm the death and the fall. I'm the wreck and you, I'm the break and the fall. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Bad Luck Good Game. That was a little bit of Limo Wreck from Chris Cornell. And while doing that with no warm-up, not advised, my friend, not advised. We're going to try a little more standard today. We have a red-white deck that is probably not very good, but we haven't played it on the show yet, so we're going to give it a shot. Premise here being play some decent 2-drops. I'm still not sure if Flame Channeler is good. I want to try it out. Maybe this should just be Luminarch Ascendant in every deck ever, because this card is just, kind of hard to beat. The 2-drop that makes counters, but we want to try out a new thing. There seems to be too many sweepers for this card draw, this potential late game card draw to really matter. So Luminarch is probably going to be the card that ends up going in that spot, but we're going to try a couple games with Flame Channeler and see how it feels. We can just replace it afterwards if we don't like it. We have Smoldering Egg, of course, a smattering of removal with Play with Fire and Dragon's Fire and a couple Thundering Rebukes and Sacred Fire, which with Sacred Fire on the front and back end, it can flip the Smoldering Egg as one card. We've got some showdowns in here for card advantage, Gold Spans and Moonveil Regents. I dropped the Gold Span by 1 because I played this a couple times, and Gold Span just feels like gets hit by Grasp, dies, gets hit by Soul Shatter, dies. It doesn't feel like it does as much as it used to, and probably still is at its best in the deck that just takes all the turns, and Gold Span isn't really the problem in that deck. It's the fact that they take all the turns. The mana base is, I think, pretty reasonable. with, I believe, 12 plus 2 white sources and not that many white cards to cast with it, so it should be pretty okay. We also have some bugbears and the snarls, which never come into play untapped. It's a feature, not a bug, right? Let's give it a shot. So this deck is probably going to struggle against control decks pretty badly. If your opponent's just wiping the board all the time, it's going to be a little difficult to deal with. But we do have some showdowns and a couple more on the sideboard to bring in that case. Okay, it doesn't seem great, but seems pretty reasonable. Oh, great, mono black control. So this match is maybe unwinnable game one. Might be unwinnable game one. About to find out. I think I play this on red and save the white in case I draw a snarl. Pass. This is probably the Skullport. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. That's uncool. Not a lot of people playing that card. Yeah. It's just gonna get blown up. Now, that's really unlucky. I haven't seen anyone play that card yet in this format. Wow. Yep. So we're out of action already. Held down by just a couple removal spells in the Graveyard Trespasser, which is pretty good. Trana. Strange. Well, we're out of stuff to do, folks. And that card is really good. Oops. Nope. Flooding a little bit. We have only 14 lands left in our 46 cards. Flooding a lot of bit, I guess, for this deck. We don't have anything to discard, so we cannot add 2. Well, I think we're just dead to the 1 card, to the Graveyard Trespasser. That's pretty impressive. Yep. So we're going to need more creatures. We want to be able to block it. Obviously targeting it is bad. So let's kick out some of our targeting spells. And you can also kill it with Heated Debate. That doesn't trigger its ward ability. Didn't really do anything else. White-black is usually going to be a control sweeper deck, so we probably want all of our showdowns. And they might bring in Skyclave, so I'll leave this. We want Redain as well. Sure, let's try it. Graveyard Trespasser is pretty good. It's on my list of cards to try. We hit our land. Tainted Adversary. Unfortunate that that's a 2/3. Huh. Brought in a lot more creatures. Are they a vampire deck? What are they? Unfortunately, everything is 3 toughness. It's not good for our Sacred Fire. We should have brought out some Sacred Fires. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Probably cooking the Tainted Adversary with Heated Debate. Could also save that for Drana. Yeah, let's just use this. So he has infinite removal. Playing it now just lets him use his Soul Shatter here, but we kind of have to play through it, don't we? So we play the Moonveil, and then we play Showdown next turn to get maximum value out of that. We could just like play Sacred Fires this turn as well. Although that doesn't do much. Yeah, we just have to grind through him with Showdown of the Scald. I think that's the plan. As bad a plan as that is. Just all the weird rares is what his deck is. All the weird rares is what we're doing. Weird rare deck. Okay. Gold Span into Flame Channeler next turn. Really unlucky, huh? Should have done that first. That was a little punty. Yep. Did not expect so many creatures, really didn't. I got enough to do this, I think. Wait, oh, I played it. I played it. I meant to cast it and I played it. Oh well. I meant to cast it and I played it. That's okay. We probably should have won that one, but we punted. That's pretty funny. Okay. So I don't wanted to try out Flame Channeler, so here we go. Feel a little warm. Opponent is not here.
Take your marks. Set.
Okay. So the dream draw would be another red, right? So on turn 4 we can go Channeler Sacred Fire. It's going to be Portable Hole, maybe? Okay, so they're probably a control deck. The only card in white that I would expect to see binned here would be the Doomscar. So we're just going to hit him rather than play into the board until we're more confident that we know what we're looking at here. Yeah. Some kind of control deck. Okay. So we're pretty positive he's got Doomscar back there, so we don't want to play into that, I guess, when they do this. Okay. Tap land, a little irritating here. does not want to play his Doomscar. Wandering Archaic. Yeah, I'm getting into the MMR of people just like playing whatever random rares they have. And we just lose. I'm getting to the MMR where it's so low that it's just not tier decks anymore. It's like random insanity, and I don't know that we beat random insanity on the whole, because you never know what the fuck you're facing, and that makes your deck bad, as we are finding out. So control deck, take out the low end, take out, we don't have anything that'll kill that 4/5. We have nothing that'll kill that 4/5 at all. Nothing that kills it, nothing that manages that level of threat. Just go bigger, I guess. Sacred Fire felt pretty medium. Smoldering Egg seems not that good either. Putting the 6/6 dragon in gives us a way to potentially deal with the angel by blocking or by Dragon's Fire dealing 6. Draw is a little awkward. Not interested in removing it, huh? Well, we really needed the 4th land, but instead we got more removal. Okay. What the fuck? God, our MMR must be like so low. I mean, with draws like this, it's appropriate. Oh man. Oh, it's this deck. It's this deck. Sure. It's this deck. Of course it's this deck. Yeah, I guess. We've got Moonveil Region to play next turn. We gotta save the Dragon's Fire for the 4/5. guess in this case we're just going to blow this up, huh? Oh, they just get to copy this no matter what? They don't have to pay to? I have to pay to or they copy it. Okay, lesson learned. It's an interesting tax card. Sure. So now this is going to get absenced. Sure. Yeah, okay. He can still eat a potion of healing so he gets the free draw. Like, you know, if we can't beat jank like this, the deck is really bad. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine. Just seeing if we get a land here. Yep. Mine's well. Oh, we could have used a potion to draw there. We should have. Oh. Wanted the bonus. Okay. So we did get one card. I mean, he's got his engine fully online. We could very easily lose from here. Yep, I think we've lost. Fairly certain we have lost now. We cannot do 21. We cannot do 21. Now the book, which was banned, and for whatever reason is no longer banned, gets to put a counter on Faceless Haven, and we lose. Yeah. Okay, well, your bad deck was better than my bad deck. That doesn't feel good. Huh. Nothing we really could have done there, folks. Not really expecting to face the incredibly slow book combo deck in actual standard. But here we are. Sure. We'll just do that, I guess. That felt bad. You know, I just like to face a creature deck for this once. I played it like 5 times today before I started streaming, and all we played against is control. Control, 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 control. And it's not fun to play against control in general, but not with this deck either. Not with this deck either. Sure, I guess. Yeah, man, like our MMR is like -3. We're facing draft chaff now. Druid class. Druid class. Everything we're facing is weird. Sure. What the hell? Okay. So we'll bring in our rip aparts. Permanent mastery? So he's got like 93 mana already? Okay. This is just making a giant elemental? Okay. This is really weird. I guess we can't really cast Dragon's Fire until he blocks, because then he sacks in response. Just like make a giant Druid's Class token and like double its power? never seen these cards played ever in my life. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, exile the top card of your library. We play that card as long as it remains exiled. What the hell is going on? This is so confusing. Okay. Sure. Sacred Fire, huh? So we can deal... We can deal a decent amount of damage to this thing. We're probably not dying next turn. We can deal 4 blocks with this. We deal 3, 4, 2. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're gonna not discard. And we're gonna do this. We are gonna discard. And we have a protection spell and a burn spell. Seems good. Down a little late to the party, but you know. Okay, so big mana ramp into something. Rip aparts seem fine. Life gain seems fine. Play with fire does not seem like it does much. Cut another piece of removal, I assume. Cut a Thundering Rebuke. Are we expecting Ren? I mean, could be Ren. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll try this. Druid's class. Decent curve. Yep. The red source obviously would be great. Cool. Ren. Okay. Asked and answered. Asked and answered. So we got to bring in our Burning Hands. Probably the dragons too, to pump up the dragon fires. Yeah, the rent tokens are going to be absolutely fucking enormous. You can tap out for it. No. Okay. More land. They're basically at full life. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one. The Ren tokens are just going to be too damn big. I want to show down and hope I hit the land so I can also rip apart, but it's pretty risky. More red land in the deck than white. Okay. About this token.
Do not underestimate the forest. The entire forest.
12. This is slightly large. Would describe as slightly large. Flooding out. It's not where we wanted to be. So we swing with everything, we deal 8. They're at 6. We have Sacred Fire, Dragon Fire to flip, but they have a Tangle Trap. So they kill the other flyer. This transforms, they die? If they play this, I don't think that gets to lethal. I think we're supposed to all out here. Yeah. Plus we have Den of the Bugbear as well. Why would you... Oh, because you can do both. Cast every land in your deck. Okay. Cast every land in your deck. You could have attacked and potentially killed us there. I think that was a mistake. So now we... cast Sacred Fire targeting him. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just Bugbear and Sacred Fire him and he's dead. Okay. Well, this has been something. I want this deck to be good, but I don't think with the power level of what other things are doing, it's reasonable to hold up. The format's extremely powerful, and what this thing does is not powerful enough to keep up. It's fun though, so I'm probably going to keep it built and play it a few times. I unbuilt the black-green Golgari control deck because it just performed so poorly. We won like no matches with it off stream, and like I don't think we won any with it on stream. It's just like colossally bad. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board, and soon it'll be October 1st, and we can start drafting. And the sooner we draft, the sooner we can get all the parts we need for all the different decks we want to try. My name has been Gravity Groove for Bad Luck Good Game, and if you've enjoyed the show, please consider liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment down below. Thanks for spending a little bit of your precious time here with me, and we hope to see you again soon. Boom.